99% of men never do this, yet it's one of the things women find the most captivating. It sounds almost unbelievable at first, doesn't it? But think about it for a second. How many times have you seen a man who seems to check every box? He's attractive, confident, maybe financially successful, and still he struggles to create genuine emotional connections with women. That's because attraction is rarely just about looks, money, or social status. The reality is that most men ignore a few subtle but incredibly powerful details that can make them unforgettable in a woman's mind. Today, I'm going to share 5 hidden secrets women secretly crave, even if they rarely say it out loud. And no, these are not the usual dating cliches you hear everywhere online. These are deeper psychological triggers rooted in human nature and supported by both modern psychology and timeless Stoic wisdom. When understood correctly, they can completely transform the way women see you, making you naturally magnetic without needing to chase or force anything. Now imagine this for a moment. What if you could tap into emotional desires that most women themselves don't consciously recognize? What if you could effortlessly stand apart from almost every other man simply by understanding how to make a woman feel emotionally safe, desired, and deeply connected? No pretending, no desperate effort, no trying to prove your value. Here's the truth. If you don't understand these principles, you're already behind. You could be missing out on the kind of attraction that lingers in her mind long after the interaction is over. That's why this video matters. Once you understand these 5 secrets, especially the final one, your perspective on attraction will completely change. But before we continue, I want to ask you something simple. If you genuinely want to understand these ideas and improve yourself, take a moment to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss future content. Now let's begin with secret number 1. Secret number 1, the power of touch before intimacy. Picture this. You're out with a woman. The conversation feels smooth, the vibe is positive, and she seems comfortable around you. She laughs at your jokes, smiles often, and everything appears to be going well. Yet something still feels incomplete. She's there physically, but emotionally there's still some distance. You walk her home afterward, send her a message later that night, and then nothing. Silence. This is exactly where most men fail without even realizing it. They believe attraction is built entirely through words. They obsess over saying the perfect thing, trying to sound clever, funny, or impressive. But women don't connect only through conversation. They connect through emotions, energy, comfort, and physical presence. And one of the most overlooked ways to build that connection is through touch. Not aggressive touch, not forced intimacy, subtle, calm, intentional touch that creates emotional comfort. A simple gesture, something as small as a gentle shoulder massage or softly guiding her hand, can completely shift the emotional atmosphere between two people. Why? Because for many women, emotional safety and emotional connection are just as important as physical attraction, sometimes even more important. Gentle, non-sexual touch communicates something deeper than words ever could. It silently says, "I notice you. I care about your comfort. You can relax around me." And that's the key most men never understand. It's not about technique. It's not about trying too hard. It's about being emotionally present, slowing down, paying attention to her reactions, creating a moment where she feels valued instead of pressured. The Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius once said, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one." That idea applies perfectly here. A calm, centered man doesn't rush. He doesn't force chemistry. He creates an atmosphere where connection develops naturally. Most men never truly understand this, which is why they remain part of the 99% who struggle to create meaningful intimacy. But the men who do understand it leave an emotional impact women rarely forget. Secret number 2, the art of flirting with respect. Most men make one of 2 mistakes. Either they flirt too much and come across as desperate, or they barely flirt at all because they're afraid of saying the wrong thing. But here's the reality. Women genuinely enjoy flirting when it's done correctly. Not the exaggerated, cheesy type of flirting, Real flirting feels playful, relaxed, confident, and respectful at the same time. It creates excitement without pressure. Flirting isn't about memorizing pickup lines or pretending to be someone you're not. It's about energy. It's about creating a fun atmosphere where both people feel comfortable enjoying the moment. Think of flirting like a dance. You create the rhythm, but it should always feel natural and effortless, never forced or calculated. For example, imagine she tells you she loves Italian food, and you smile and say, "Then clearly you haven't tasted my cooking yet." That's playful confidence, not arrogance, not trying too hard, just light teasing mixed with self-assurance. The biggest mistake men make is seeking validation while flirting. The moment you start trying to impress her too much, you lose authenticity. Women are naturally drawn to men who can relax, joke around, and enjoy the interaction without desperately needing approval. A man with genuine confidence doesn't flirt to prove his worth. He flirts because he's comfortable with himself. That energy feels safe, attractive, and emotionally refreshing, and women notice it immediately.